What's up, everybody? Dog 1985. There's levels to this. All right, guys, let's get right into it. The LG 24GN650B Ultragear Gaming Monitor. That is the monitor that I use that I connect my Xbox Series X and my PlayStation 5 to. Okay, now you might be wondering, why are you connecting your console to a 1080p monitor? Let me go ahead and explain this to you. Okay, number one, extremely budget friendly. Right now on Amazon, I'm looking at this monitor and it's going for $166. Okay, it has an IPS panel. The sRGB color rating on this monitor is almost 99%, so the color accuracy is incredible, especially if you take it off HDR. HDR, if you really like HDR, then maybe this monitor is not for you. But I'm telling you right now, the standard color depths look amazing on this monitor. All right, it's got a 1 millisecond response time, and if you've never played on a monitor before and you feel what it's like, the responsiveness of a monitor versus a TV, I promise you it's gonna blow you away. Right. The other thing is that it's a 24-inch monitor, so 1080p on a 24-inch monitor, especially depending on how far you sit away from it, looks incredibly sharp. And you have the choice. You can either put the consoles to 1080p themselves, or you could keep the consoles to automatic like the PS5 does, or you could put the consoles on 4K like the Xbox Series X does. And what it'll do is it'll downsample the image, which still makes it look extremely sharp. Go ahead and you look up on YouTube what 4K looks like on a 1080p monitor. It looks really good regardless of whichever way you go. Now, you might be thinking, why don't I go ahead and just shoot for the 4K 120 hertz monitor? If you got the funds for it, by all means, go ahead and do it, okay? But here's the truth, right? These consoles cannot do 4K 120. So you're either going to be playing the game at 4K 60, or you're going to be playing the game at 1080p, 1440p, 120, or even if you get to 120. Some of these games try to reach 120, they don't even reach it. They sit around 110, 111, 105, around there. So a lot of these games aren't really hitting that 120 mark, but if they do, they still got to go ahead and drop the resolution. So a monitor of this size, 24 inches, for this price, $166, you're getting, in my opinion, the best of both worlds, and you're saving a little bit of money as well. I mean, it's completely up to you, but this monitor has not done me wrong. Okay, so I typically put the consoles at 1080p just so it's native resolution, and I typically like to play with the higher frames anyways. So when I'm watching Digital Foundry or something and they're talking about how the consoles are running the games at 120 or whatever it is, but they're downsizing the resolution, it doesn't even matter to me, because even if they're downsampling from 4K, and a lot of these games aren't even true 4K anyways, so the game's still gonna look great on a monitor this size. So again, it's completely up to you what you want to do, but I highly recommend this monitor. I have been impressed since I've been playing on it. I have my 4K TV right there. That's also an LG TV, and the TV is great and games look beautiful on it, but there's a difference once you start playing on a monitor. Ask anybody that's playing on a monitor. Once you feel the responsiveness of how the game feels, it's really hard. It's really hard to go back. So if you've never played on a monitor, keep buying TVs, play on TV, because once you play on a monitor, then it gets really hard to play on a TV from that point on. And it's not just first-person shooters or competitive games. Eventually, it gets hard to play regular games because these games are, with the physics and everything that these games have, they're meant for you to be able to respond and be a little bit more responsive to it, and it just makes it real difficult. So hopefully this helps somebody out that was thinking about getting this monitor. I think it's a great buy. It's my first gaming monitor ever, so I think this is perfect for entry as well. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I love it. Next time I upgrade a screen, it's not gonna be my TV. There's nothing wrong with my TV. It'll be my monitor if I feel like upgrading it. But by that point, it'll have to make sense. I don't foresee the future where the Xbox Series X or the PS5 are gonna be coming out with games that are actually gonna be run at 4K 120. Right now, they barely have games that truly run at 4K 60. Truly run at 4K 60. Most of these games are either they try to do some weird thing to upscale it to 4K, or they're right below 4K and they barely can stay at a 60 frames per second stable anyways. So again, big thing, but not to be dismissed. The monitor comes with FreeSync. Okay, not just basic FreeSync extended as well. Okay, so that is, and it has VRR as well. So definitely, oh my god, I don't know how I missed that. This console is literally the perfect budget gaming monitor for these consoles. So go ahead, look it up, look up the reviews, and hopefully this helps you out. I think it'll be a great Christmas gift as well. And if you got an Xbox Series S, this will pair well with that as well. So there you go. Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace. I'm about to go live and stream on YouTube. So if you guys want to check me out, come on through. Peace out.